These fields hold a precious substance that eases pain and enables life-saving surgery. And for long-term poppy farmers like Roderic O'Connor, it can also be lucrative.
I think it's the first harvest of the season, so I'm told. And we're happy so far. It looks like a pretty good crop.
Tasmania was a pioneer of the poppy, but the industry has had a rough few years. The land dedicated to poppies and the number of growers is less than a third of what it was a decade ago. Last year, major processor Sun Pharma slashed production, and in December, another, Pala Pharma, went into voluntary administration.
There's been some challenges come into the industry. The market remains quite volatile.
A global oversupply of opiates, cuts to elective surgery, and a crackdown on prescriptions have all damaged demand. But Tasmania still supplies half the world market, and growers remain confident.
I think we've got better at growing the crops. The pricing's always been a bit of an issue because it has come off a little bit, but that's international demand.
It's just eased a little bit at the moment, and we're seeing that in this year's crop and in last year's crop. But all indicators are that we're in a good and sound, stable position.
New restrictions and prescription monitoring in Australia is helping to rebuild community trust in the wake of the US opioid crisis.
After a very low point, I think confidence is increasing again in using opiates for pain.
While there's been a considerable drop in the amount of land dedicated to poppies, crops have become much more productive, meaning farmers can produce more narcotic material for every hectare grown. And even if prices are not what they used to be, many expect demand to increase once the pandemic subsides and elective surgery resumes. Poppy processor Extracttas Bioscience made big cuts a few years ago. This season, they've increased their growing area from 3,000 to 5,000 hectares.
We had to cut a lot of cost from the business to remain competitive, and we believe we've done that.
For the poppy industry, there's no gain without a little pain. Lachlan Bennett, ABC News, Cressy.